Hi you guys, hope you're doing very well. Well, in this video I want to present you 5 amazing things that I learned after living 1 year in India. So stay tuned if you like to visit this country because it's amazing the amount of things you can learn out of this beautiful land. Okay, that was my wish.
Pretty pathetic.
The things that I feel that has changed my mindset and have shifted the way I look at certain things in life. So I hope that if it helps me, can help you to gain more perspective. So I'm gonna start. The first thing that India taught me was about the simplicity of life. And I tell you guys, this is amazing how they are masters of simple life. And you can see it in small details that make the whole difference on how you approach to life. For example, the way they eat. They eat with their hands. They don't use forks or knives. They eat everything with their hands. And it makes so much sense because this is the way that we as human beings, we should eat. It's such a good connection with food and with all the environments that is around us. So that was a beautiful learning that I had there. You can see simplicity of life in other ways, like for example the way they sit down. They usually not use that much the chairs. They use a lot, they sit down on the floor with cross-legged, which this is the way we should sit down always. That is amazing for the flexibility. That is amazing for the strength of your back, of your hips, and that is the way that we should sit down. If you see the children sit down that way, and in certain age we start using a lot the chair and we never sit down on the floor, to the point that we cannot even be on the floor for more than 10 minutes because everything in our body start hurting. Another thing that I love about that culture, Indian culture, that is really simple is, for example, the toilet that they use. They use toilet with a hole instead of the actual toilet, which I know that a lot of Westerners do not like it, but I personally loved it because it's the natural way that we should go to the bathroom. We shouldn't go to the bathroom sitting down. We should go to the bathroom in a squat position. It's the most natural and healthy way to put all our waste products out. So I love it. They're very simple in all of these things. Another example that I can give you is, for example, the shoes. Every time that they come inside other people's rooms or inclusive other people's house, they have to take out the shoes, even in the temples, and they do it for respect and because it's really intelligent. You would not want to put all of the garbage and the dirt and all of the things that it's outside in the sidewalks and in the streets and into your house, into your home. So it's incredible how small details and small practices can start changing and shifting all of the way you're approaching to life. So I love that daily reminder of back to the basic. My second thing that I learned about Indian culture, which I loved, is how they say hi, how they say hello or regards. Usually in Westerns, we always say it like hi and that's it. In India culture, they use namaste. And namaste means that I am giving you importance, presence. I recognize your soul. So it's really beautiful every time that you come inside a room with Indians and they turn around to you, look into your eyes, bound and says namaste. So you feel really good and you feel really honored that your presence has been important there, or has been honored. So this is something that I would love to keep, to give space and honor to every person that I am meeting or saying regards, because that's the way it should be, because human beings, all human beings, people that we know or people that we don't know, should be honored, their presence. The third thing that Indian culture taught me was to look into each other's eyes. Yeah, in Western cultures, at least in my country, it's really common to see into somebody else's eyes, and if that person sees you, you just look down, sorry. And it's not nice, because at the end is, I don't know what is the shame there, or I don't know what's the deal without not making time to actually connect, because through the eyes is the soul of the persons, is how we can see the soul and we can feel the soul and we can actually recognize the other person. So in Indian cultures, it's incredible how they're always looking into your eyes and make you feel that you have a presence there. At the beginning, to be honest, it was a little bit uncomfortable. I was like, what are they looking at me all the time? They are not stop looking at me. And after a while, after months of being there, you just realize that it's the way the culture is. They look, they recognize, which it's really cool, and I learn a lot from that. The fourth thing that I learned from Indian culture, which can be a little bit weird for some people, it's how they don't have this social resentment in between them. You know, they are always trying to help each other in certain way, or you need something and the person maybe doesn't have it, and they will refer you to another person that will have it, just in order to help that friend, which I found that very amazing, because from where I come from, usually the mindset of lots of people is, how can I gain something out of you, not how can I help you, and we can all be together in this good vibe. As a culture, I saw how much respect they have in between the caste, different caste, and how much respect they have between the social classes, and how they are all the same in the eyes of God. So they treat everybody the same, and everybody has the same opportunities, and they want to help each other so much. So that was a really awesome thing to experience. The fifth, the last but not least, thing that I learned about Indian culture is how diverse it is, how much religions they have, how much different ways of thinking, how much different approaches to life they have, and none of them it's weird, none of them is strange. They're just different ways, and they all work together, and all the society accept them all. So it's really amazing because it's kind of it helps you to break a little bit the conditioning thinking, especially in the Western world, that you have to be a certain type of person, or you have to accumulate these titles, or you have to study that, or you have to work in that in able to have success, or in able to be accepted in society. And in Indian culture, everybody's accepted. And it's fun because you look so much people that for my mindset was like, whoa, this dude is really crazy, how he dresses up, or the way of living that he's having. And all of a sudden I was the only one who was judging, or I was the only one who was actually looking at him, because in the eyes of the Indians he's just one more, and it's part of the system. So I feel so grateful for this experience, because definitely I always say India, it's a country that every person in the world, I hope, that should visit at least once, because India can teach you so much, and you can have so much insights, perspective of life, of approaches to life. And guys, please don't get me wrong, I'm coming from a Western country, I respect so much things out of my culture. Nonetheless, I found that when you travel, especially to places where culturally the approach to life is completely different in many ways, it can help you to break through the conditioning thinking, and breaking through the square mindset, because when you see things doing it in a different way, you can learn so much. So I think that is what happened to me. My idea now is to combine everything that I'm learning along the way with my already learned education that I have, and try to find a more balanced and healthy lifestyle. So I'm very thankful that I could spend 1 year of my life here, just observing this amazing culture. India, it's huge, and every state it's very different. But in general, these are 5 learnings that I will never forget, and that I feel that change the way I see life. So I wanted to share with you. And I hope you like it. Please, any comments, just leave it down below. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about India or my experience here. And don't forget to watch the videos, because they're super cool. And well, my year ended, but I know that I'm gonna go back soon, because India has still so much more things to show me. So I remember you that every Monday a new blog. So stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see all of my travel blogs and meditation tips and fitness tips and nutrition tips, and all about healthy lifestyle, happy thoughts, and healthy body. Okay, see you next week. Take care. Bye.